his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Goodness.
This is Tony Pollard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length.
I know not to call zone plays now.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific off season.
Oh,
and
no,
like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's
oh, that was a flag.
Here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
How? I can't.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Wood. This is caught, Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
first and 10. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They're going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 88 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second and a yard, Prescott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 21-0 our score after one.
Beat his ass. He's going to be on in an hour.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely has been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Oh, they made me drop that. That was so
incomplete. Watkins the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
He's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Wood. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Wow, that
And they'll
sucked.
bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The fake extra point.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change
What's
what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky,
Oh, got the fumble.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Oh no, 4. I gotta say, I got 4 cards. I got Dom's Chargers. Forgot about Dom's Chargers. I know a lot of us have got all the Fast and Furious stuff, but I'm trying to catch up. I used to have that.
Less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
I just thought
the coach,
Fast and Furious
thank you, New York. Watch out for him on the return.
That he's got, because it looks the most like his auto shop.
And he'll go out near midfield
shelving,
at the
he's
49.
got
34
steal
yards
the
on
cars,
the
fix them
return.
up, and sell them.
Yeah.
I wish they'd have that, the racks, like they have there. And then it would look more like it. But other than that, nothing. Just chilling. I noticed that though. You know the Brian O'Connor Eclipse?
It looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
Strike on
and
it.
it's Chiefs football.
They've got a
First and
Supra
10.
that's done out that way.
The KC offense out of the
strike,
huddle, ready for their next drive.
Wait a minute.
One. Off play action.
Brian O'Connor's car that was
And
green
this one
was not
caught
a
by
Supra.
Travis Kelce.
You should
He'll
use
get this
Supra.
one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The
you
catch
put
and
him
run
up?
pays off for 29 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league.
I mean, if you know how to, if you played racing games before, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, but your body kicks on the wind, put them up.
And the route is on here in this first half. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
You feel it off that back, and you feel that vibration, and you pull back and go straight. That's what upset me a little bit.
But it's just, it's just a game. It's not like this.
I know, it's
car.
just.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They're going to put the kid in there.
Now this carries
They pretty much just made it. You can customize the car any way you want to. The big thing about it is the parts that you put on the car, like the engine parts, swap engines, your differentials, all that other stuff.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there. Being able to run the ball and set the tone.
And if it goes up in the blue, that means, you know, you're getting more out of the car. If it goes down in the red, that means you're getting less.
I would think so, because the run has been very effective.
Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into
The 180. Yeah. I got mine set up for all drift.
It's Prescott, and that one will fall incomplete.
But the thing is that I learned is the same thing with train, but what he taught me is you got to flutter the gas a little bit, but like I said, you can also change your live tuning and stuff, and it helps out a lot.
This time they stay on the ground. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I figured that out.
Here's Hill on the return. Oh, good move.
I know I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept going forward and cutting back.
Time here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Yeah, I heard it.
We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, where you see the final score there. 13-9, the final score.
Damn, that was a low-scoring game.
Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. A 3-touchdown differential in the end, 35-14, the final.
Yeah, because they're going to put a lot
And
of
lastly,
broke.
Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts.
I don't think anybody's going to go broke after.
Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Good 65% of the population will be homeless. That's millions of billions and trillions of people. You can't put people homeless. You put people homeless, you're fucked.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Mecole Hardman. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
There's no
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments.
I wish I had $100.
What did you do at halftime?
Yeah, they're forcing people. If they go get vaccinated, they get $100 or $101 if they get vaccination. And they'll say, that's going for
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
I mean, I wish I had it. I wish they offered me $100 to get shot. Damn.
Down inside the 40 now.
They'll never do that. They'll never do that shit to us.
Did you get your vaccination yet, Tyler?
Yeah, I already got mine. I already got both. I was done with mine in April.
My mom
This offense continues to pour it on.
For a big tight end, he can sure move
I mean,
like a
but
slot receiver
we've had
with
it
the
for
head of
like,
steam
what,
going.
a good
And as
2
a defensive
months?
back,
Me and
you
my
got a
mom
big
have.
decision to
And,
make when he's moving like that.
but it ain't caused us no problems or nothing.
Butker on for the PAT.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Throw it, you stupid shit.
The conversion is no good on the fake
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the goals. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Punch the president.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup.
Oh, now he's saying, now I heard something now is, I can't remember what it was,
And he's a
but
guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down. Get a new set. And let's start over.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up the
you're
second and just about a few inches here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, he cuts towards the middle of the field, and now...
Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
That happened.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession.
Okay, bud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
So far, they went empty set there.
Go make a run first.
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain right after the turnover to come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
1,200.
The Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I love the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs
Now,
touchdown.
not next year, not the year
Damian
after.
Williams with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. So he's in for his third
still,
score of the
Congress,
game.
Biden, whatever.
Defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad
Yeah, I
enough
have to
when
fucking
anyone
work
scores a
together. We
touchdown
gotta get
against you.
this done
But for
now,
one
not
person to
later
get
on.
3, it almost sets him
A
apart
lot
from
of
the rest of the
people
game. And no one lets
big
us see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown
Just come to
run.
a decision now upon what we're going to do for people now, not next year, not the year after.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
I mean, to
City.
me, they're just dragging it on.
Now after the
Yeah,
touchdown,
that's all they've been
here's
doing,
Butker
is
on
just
to
dragging
kick it
their
away.
passes. Gotta have a vacation.
And you
know how much Nancy Pelosi gets just to be in office? Probably 2 months out of the year. More than 5 people that work full-time jobs and get paid the toppest dollar.
About set
Yep.
for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
All
And
they
had
do
the
is
fumble
sit on
last
their ass.
time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
Then during the COVID season, fucking Nancy Pelosi walks into a beauty parlor, takes off her mask, don't even wear it, didn't even have a mask on, and walks in like, oh, I'm privileged. Like, I can have a mask off.
They're out there. We'll see if they can
I'm a
pick
head
this thing
official.
back up.
No, you wear the mask just like everybody else.
Throw again on second down.
You can check it just like everybody else. When you're an old person, you can get it for an old.
And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even
they cry
larger
about
here
the
in the
fucking
third
thing
quarter.
there is.
The scoop and score are always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
I don't got enough money to throw my fucking family a birthday party that costs $500,000. What? My birthday party consists of a $100 fucking birthday party. What are you fucking talking about? that they can have these big luxury yachts and fucking fly around, but half of us are working our asses off just to get something like that, or even a partial quarter of that. I think the working American should make more money than the fucking American who just sits there and talks.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
These people have put themselves and injured themselves for that damn stupid shit. They should be the ones paid in full. I should doom the Democrat Party and get rid of it completely.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball.
And you know, this whole free college shit that Biden promised, they knew they wasn't going to get that shit right away.
And not much happening on the return.
He's saying that, oh, it's going to be until 2025. But fuck yeah, you knew it was going to be that damn long. You just saying that shit just so you can get fucking elected.
And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out.
Oh, we need free college. Well, the only way the only reason why the tuition and shit's in place is so it can better the education system for the school. You know, that's the whole reason it's set up like that.
I can understand it's a great idea. 1,200 a month for the lower class, middle class Americans that make under $74,000. That's a great idea. We need that.
He'll get this one up to the 26.
Yeah. Not later.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2 years from now, this world will
there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run.
You're going to probably have people riding and trashing
away from that feeling like, okay.
And then we're going to have to start off with scrap all over.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Unless you want 3 trillion fucking Americans trashing it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
That's to make a decision now on what we're going to do now.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. 24-yard gain on the play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the
49-yard
line.
They're
back down in KC.
Oh, it's okay.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Shit.
Pretty much.
You're not seeing it work on it. I think you guys should all broke for about a couple of years and see how it feels to live.
He'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
No money, no fucking things, no table, none of that.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
I hit it! Oh my God, I hit the ball! Oh man.
Tough day for this offense continues. One of the best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for him today, does it?
I hit the fucking ball. I'm out of here.
Play after play has gone against
I mean, it's funny.
They probably feel a little bit like Schlepprock. Got that.
Oh, I caught that.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Back to throw. Wood. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up, and he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Out now comes the...
They want it bright green. What if I send it pink, bitch?
Oh, you won't get the money for it. You'll still get money, but you won't get the amount that you want it for. Well, that the customer wants it for.
Needs an EMS upgrade to level 2. Sports brakes. Okay, that's what it wants. Sports brakes. EMS level 2. Street suspension. Transmission. I'm gonna go with sports transmission. Turbo tuner.
Cowboys punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Reaper!
Making his way back out.
You finally changed your fucking name. Good job.
150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good
run this
groove.
bitch.
May not be
Go.
It's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout the season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Spoiler.
To throw again. Wood. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Wood.
100
He can
times
run for it, and he will.
Oh, my.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush.
I noticed
try
this
not to
too,
either get
Tyler.
too wide or too narrow.
I would do like the wheel setup so hard.
Yeah.
But it marked it down like it never did.
That's weird.
But then they were saying, Rockstar saying they're having problems with saving certain details.
Yeah.
So it might be that.
I mean, it's a new DLC, so they knew bugs and shit
for the
coming.
PAT.
Yeah.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, man. No. Frosty.
Frost, you might have to leave and come back to the party.
Oh, there, he's already doing it.
Reaper!
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker
You
on to
bum.
kick it away.
Yeah, Bubba Clock.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
What?
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
I listen to anime or I watch
Back out
anime?
onto the field.
Yes.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
I'm just doing what Akinoa do in the Japanese version.
Prescott on first down.
Come on, get out of it, you bitch!
And his throw is incomplete. Michael
You suck,
Gallup, that's what he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
That's why? Are you fucking
No, you don't! An interception! You bitch!
Picked off at the 30.
You know why they didn't mark it away from the wheels? I realized that.
So this
Because I
defense
put
doubling
the
its pleasure
sign.
there. Remember, they
Yeah,
had fumbled
that's the reason why.
score earlier in the game, and now this time
That's the reason
an
why.
interception return for another score.
The bitch went right in my face,
I look
man.
at him and I'll tell him this. Your car sucks without the design.
I mean,
Butker now to add the extra point.
I'd rather have the white walls and something insane under the work on the outside.
This
What
one was
the-
over a
make it
while
look
ago
nice.
as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception.
Don't matter if it's a freaking sedan and you drive your family on it. Make it look nice.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So they throw
You
the
drive
pick
down the
six,
road,
they'll
somebody
get
goes,
another
oh,
shot at
man,
it
look
now
at that.
as this
That
one's
was
in the
pretty
air.
sweet.
And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back
Would you
out
believe
onto
the
the
governor
field. And let's face it, this
has
drive
been
is not
sitting
going
on
to
a
have any
shitload
bearing
of
on
money
this
to
game,
come
but
from the government
it's kind of
and hasn't
important
handed
for
it
one
out?
reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of 40 down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Just a bunch of rich politicians.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right
Nobody else
side.
is paying.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's a
7
problem.
yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Biggest problem.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder
Rich
to
people
move it.
paying out the asshole. You got billions and billions of dollars in your bank account.
First down,
Get this.
Prescott.
You're paying half $1 million a year in taxes.
The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
If you're Rich's,
defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays
you've got
like
enough
that.
money to spend fucking
So
$500,000
oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in
help
your
out
coverage,
community
and you bring your safeties back.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile
Yeah,
about
over
it.
here we're just
So they
having
will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
We're catching. Oh,
You're going slow clap on me.
No, that's not happening.
Not very nice, is it?
That money comes back
But
us.
they haven't been
Our
very
money
nice on
not
offense.
going.
It's been a struggle. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You know they busted over
Here's
about
Hardman on the
100 different
return.
rich people and tucking away their mansions over here
And a nice return
just because they
sets him up
found out
pretty
they were
good here, right
either
at
in
the
sex
30-yard
slave
line.
trade acts. They had something else going on in their home. They did not know this person was so rich. Nobody ever bugged
The
them.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter. And now can really take some time off the clock.
The lower class,
19
middle
yards
class,
there on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go.
This person is
This one
richer than
obviously
me, or that
decided.
person's richer than me, or
Not
this
sure they
person's
needed to
got
take it,
that,
but
that
we'll take it with
person's
them.
got
So
that.
one play,
Everybody's
they're
got
already
it.
just shy of midfield.
feel like GTA fucking there.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the
I
field.
just ignore everybody but me.
Well, you won't
Unless
hear
it's
any
one of my
moves from
friends.
this home crowd on that call.
It's one of my friends that
It's
says
been
hi
a
or
long day
whatever.
for
I
this
need
crowd
help.
waiting for this
Okay.
game. It's been a long evening
help
as well.
you
Finally, they feel they got a call.
Like I've known the past like
The
couple
chain
weeks I've
gang
had to
hustling
teach
to
them
catch up.
how
Here's
to
first
play.
and goal from just inside the 10. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball
How can I
game.
get money? What's the best
Charles,
way?
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they
First thing
clicking
is
on
to
offense.
invest in
They
the
can't help
MC.
but feel great about
You get
themselves,
that
can
MC
they?
going,
I mean,
you
what
got
a
your
game
business.
to put up that
Right
number of
after,
points. Continually feel like they're
do
moving
little
the
missions
ball,
here and
things are
there,
working
do
and
race
clicking.
missions.
They think
They
they
come
can
up double
bounce
RP,
and
triple
carry
XP,
As an
or
offensive
triple
coordinator,
RP,
you still
cash,
think you
and
can
shit
do
like
anything
that.
wrong. Whatever you
Do
call
those
run,
two.
pass, it's all
Keep
gonna
doing
work.
them.
That's called
Do
being in the
20,
zone.
30 of them. You're going to get quite a bit of money.
So for Kansas City,
After
it's a
a while.
fantastic start as they roll to a
And then you're going to
blowout
be jumping
victory
off at the end
here
of
in
the
the
day
season
looking at
opener.
the bank account.
And they will hit
going,
the road next
fuck,
week to
I made
take
that
on the
doing
New
that?
York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
Don't even pay
And they will be at
attention
home
to your
next
cash
week
flow. Just
to
let it
take
keep
on
dropping
the
in
New
your
York
pocket.
Giants. And for Charles Davis
Ignore
and our
everything.
entire crew, I'm Brandon
Just
Gaudin. You've
have
been
fun,
watching the
race,
NFL
fight,
on EA
shoot, battle,
Sports.
whatever. Don't buy an over excessive bullshit you don't need. I might not have every car, but I've got every business and every building on here and fully upgraded. I just got done doing my car shop. And that's only because I ran some RP KD missions with a couple of other friends that I've known for a while. They're like, yeah, we can help you out, bro. We're doing that right now. We're trying to get a little money.
Yeah, I need fucking money as fuck.
I said, I don't want a lot. If you could throw me 50,000 or 100,000,
We were all
that'd be
right
great.
now after the win.
Doing some jobs for you.
Back in the locker
That'd
room,
be good.
I checked my phone and saw tons of rumors about players who wanted to be traded to
I'll
our
get
team.
that million by doing it over and over and over but throughout the week. Right now, I'm sitting at 363,001. I'm waiting for me to get paid for doing.
I figured it couldn't hurt to mention it to the assistant GM, and sure enough, when I brought it up, he was more than receptive.
They better be thankful because I wanted to put chapels that were green on it. I should have took that risk and did the chapels. Tires, the green Chappelle's because it was a green car. I did
Didn't
green
your
lighting,
offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
This thing looks like a frog with fucking speed.
One of our
Or like
offensive
my uncle
linemen
would
came
say, a
up with
frog with a
super
firecracker
duper
up his
dub
ass.
club. No joke. It made us laugh so hard, so we used it for the rest of the season.
Might look like a frog, but goes faster than a frog will ever think of. And that was a Lamborghini. But I like this better. See? Goes on the middle of his shirt. Same with that one over there. It's on his chain. Our crew tag looks cool on this monkey, man. I swear to God it does. It's got a chimp here wearing a blue hat and a gold chain with our name in the middle. That looks sweet. I know who was it? Matt had it before me. But I like the idea. I just changed up the inner color a little, so his is different than mine. I was going to use red bars going around like the safety rails. I used green instead. So it kind of looks like a Joker theme, purple and green. The stairs. And the rafters.
Time was tight. We had an autograph signing in just a few hours, but I wanted to make sure I got enough work in with the new guys.
Oh, shit. But this airbrush art that they do on the walls, I could do that with an airbrush. That ain't nothing. That's just tape and a bunch of fucking paint. That one's easy. I've done that one like a pit bull one time.
Practice seemed to fly by, and we all left that field feeling pretty pumped up for our next game.
Statue of Liberty, done that. I love that one. Represents my state. Yeah! Miss Liberty is my girl. I could do that, alien. That's simple. You wouldn't believe what they get, how they do this, hon. You wouldn't believe how they do the sparkle to your chain like that. They've got a little freaking T. It goes like this, and they just put it up and go. There's that one.
Today, from M&T Bank
This is cool.
Stadium,
Adobe
in
biting into
Baltimore,
a
Maryland.
fucking rat.
It's
I think that's
Week 5 of the
hilarious.
NFL on EA Sports.
He'll do that.
It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs
Don't do the
and the Baltimore Ravens.
That's why the anime is playing fucking music.